I know. I'm late. All right, my brother made cookies and I just couldn't say no. Okay. Close that. We got Steam open. Oh, well, that'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that won't be fine. I forgot. 1 sec, let me change something real quick. Because otherwise the messages won't disappear. Which is fine on the other layout, but not on this layout. Oh, wrong website. Ba 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 Anyway. Oh, I forgot to put out the Discord ping. Let me do that a minute. Okay. Let's let this song play through a minute, and then we'll get started here. Oh. Y'all see that thing about ESRB wanting to do facial recognition to double check that kids are kids or whatever? Like people underage aren't playing Halo, I guess. Crazy. I think I gotta refresh. Hold up. Yes, refresh that. There we go. I guess if this is really that bad, I'll just switch over to grinding in Devil Survivor. I still need to do that this week. And I recently got some more stuff working on the overlay, so that'd be fun to mess around with. I got the next box of crap stream planned out for in a couple of Fridays. So not this Friday, not the next Friday, but the Friday after that. So, yeah. I gotta do it too because, like, oh boy, it's already getting pretty full. Yeah, that'll be the last one before college. I'll have to look at playing around with the Surface Duo some more. I haven't a ton. I just haven't had. I've been too, like, all of my extra time has been invested in finishing up or not finishing up, but working on the Fallout 4 mod list or whatever, like a mod loadout for, I don't know, just playing around with it. It's gotten pretty good. I think it's gotten pretty good. I had a really good time playing with it last night. I'll probably play it a little bit more tonight, and then after And then on Thursday and Friday, I gotta make sure I do some grinding on SMT Devil Survivor at least one day. And then actually later this month, I've also got the 4-year anniversary of me playing as Lane coming up. So I should close Discord a minute. That's not eating up bandwidth. Oh yeah, if you're not in the Discord, I mentioned this, but yeah, I don't have a good way of getting better internet. Literally, like, there are only a few providers that will even cover us all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. And like none of your mainline stuff like Xfinity, Verizon, Sprint, none of them will cover us. T-Mobile will, but they throttle you based on how many other people on the same plan are also using that plan around you, which is annoying. So wait, let's try DMC2. If it's not good, we'll probably just play some Devil Survivor for like a couple hours. I'll do some battles or whatever, and we can just chill out. But yeah, let's get the game going here a minute. Nope, that is the wrong. There we go. Yeah, that's the plugin thing. I gotta change that, I think. Should be not move. We don't need it to be move. It can be fade, that's fine. It's just on the other scenes. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, Capcom Neobards Entertainment. Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry HD collection.
Yeah. So we're gonna try Devil May Cry 2 today. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard it's not that bad. I've heard it's really that bad. We're gonna see. I'll give it a shot. If it goes well, we'll keep playing more of it. If it doesn't, I'll play some Devil Survivor for probably like the second half of the stream or whatever. And then we'll start up DMC3 next week. If this doesn't go well, we'll see. I'm just gonna go with Dante. Yep. I don't know what the difference is. I'm just gonna go with the default Dante. Is it not gonna pick up the game? There it goes. Just in time for that. Okay. We'll let the opening play out here. First time opening up the game. Okay, so that was the other playable character. Still very early 2000s, a little bit later in the 2000s. So like the last one was very early late 90s, I guess. This one's more early 2000s. That's the vibe they give off anyway. Especially with their soundtracks, at least for the moment. We'll see how it feels getting into the gameplay and stuff. It's kind of cool. Okay. All right. I'm going in with an open mind. What do we got for options? Is there like a subtitles thing or something I can turn on? Yeah. We're gonna give Devil May Cry 2 an option. Or give it a try. We'll give it a chance.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, gods were powerless under their rule. Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda, with a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name. Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
Okay. Slightly older Dante. Which I think is a trend in the future games. Like, he just gets older and older progressively. No less handsome. It's interesting that she's a playable character as well on the main menu screen. You can choose to play as her.
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Yeah, you're coming down from the sugar high? My brother made some cookies, so that's why I was late to today's stream. Toward the north, the Hunter of Dark Blood will realize his destiny. It's definitely not because we were trying to burn leaves with him with a microscope. Definitely not. Okay. I hope the game's in, seems like the game will be in, like, actual 16:9. At least the first game was. The cutscenes were in their original orientation, but at least the, gameplay was in 16:9. Okay, it is. Let's see. We got a normal jump. That's still to activate gunplay mode. That's still to swing the sword. Red orbs, yep. Oh, I have the double jump from the start this time. Okay. Nice, nice. His model do be looking kind of derpy, though. Look at the face on that model. Maybe you can't see it as well on your mobile screen, but it's like, it's kind of derpy looking, but okay. We still have the fixed camera. Okay. I don't know how far apart this game came out, like, after the first one, so who knows? Maybe it's like 1 year after or 2 years after. It's hard to say. Without looking it up. I'm sure I could look it up really easily, but... Do we still have the, I assume we still have the... Yeah, we still have the wall jump. Feels a little different, but... Like, there's an animation to go along with it now, but we still have it, yeah. Can't go in there, okay. Yeah, the fixed camera is interesting. I was hoping they would ditch it by the time of the second game, because for an action game, it doesn't really help a lot, especially since there are sections where they ask you to do platforming with a fixed camera in an action game, and it kind of is funky, or at least it was in the first game. I'm hoping that by the time of the third game, they'll have ditched the fixed camera and they'll have, like, I don't know, proper camera controls, I guess. But we'll see. I feel like I should be able to fire one of these cannons and, like, hit something off screen, but So wait, where is this? Is this the castle from the first game? Kind of looks like it. It's hard to tell though, because it's just another gothic castle. Oh, enemy time. Okay. Nice, nice. I was hoping that the skeletons wouldn't drop out, but they would be like encased in that armor. Nice. That wasn't bad at all. Although, I feel like I saw a bar counting how much ammo I had, which is worrisome. I hope I don't have to manage my ammo of my weapons. I feel like that's very anti-spirit to an action RPG like this, but... Oh no, it's the health of the enemy I'm shooting at or whatever. Gotcha. I'm just shooting at them off screen. Okay, so that's the dodge button. The game does look better graphically. I don't know if that's because they were on newer hardware. Maybe this is PS2 versus PS1 difference, but it does look better. Dante is a lot bigger. Like, the camera is a lot more zoomed in on Dante in a lot of places. I wonder if I can double trigger from the start in this game. Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay. That's interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Why is he shooting into the floor? I guess there's like an enemy down there that he keeps locking onto. That's kind of annoying though. Yeah, there's an enemy below us that he keeps locking onto. So he keeps like shooting into the floor or whatever. Can I go down there and kill the enemy that's in the floor so he stops shooting at it? There we go. Making my way downtown. Wow, you can certainly juggle enemies a lot more than you could in the first game. Although the pistols work a lot more like I thought they would now, where they're just used to extend combos. They don't add to combos, but they help you transition from one enemy to another, or like keep them in the air or something like that, you know? Which is a lot more how I expected them to work. In the first game. So, not a bad change. I should see how Devil Trigger feels. And also if there's room for different weapon types in the UI of the pause screen. Seems like they tried to add in some new animations for the gun shooting in the air and stuff as well as being able to... Okay, so there is equip. Interesting. Standard Sword of Dante, and it's level 1. Interesting. Okay. Handguns. Oh, but it doesn't call them the actual name for them. Like, they have an actual name, like, I think it's like Iblis or something. I don't know. Kind of disappointing. Vital Stars, Double Star. Okay. Pretty standard. Pretty standard compared to the last game. We got an area map. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know. So far, it seems like more Devil May Cry. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Okay. Where's this dude? Yeah, the fixed camera is struggling here a bit more, I think, because it's so closed in on Dante that sometimes it's hard to see enemies. Like, harder. Like, the fixed camera already was kind of annoying, but now to have, like, the fixed camera and it being so up close to Dante a lot of the time, it feels like very hard to see. Then again, the whole first act of, like, Devil May Cry 1 was all indoors, so it was, like, really hard to see too much. Like, there are very few outdoor sections in Devil May Cry 1, which felt a little awkward sometimes. Especially at the beginning. Just because for an action RPG, you kind of want a lot of space to play around in. So I already have 1,200 red orbs, which they were a lot harder to get in the first game, so I'm wondering if they rebalanced the economy. Or if they just made it easier to get upgrades or something. Oh, here's an upgrade place, so I guess we'll find out in a minute. Purchase an item. Okay. Will purify your body. Interesting. I guess maybe SAS debuffs or something. I can only hold on to one resurrection orb at a time. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they rebalanced the economy. So blue orbs and purple orbs are still the same. Swords, you can just level them up. You can't buy individual upgrades. Same with the guns, it looks like. But at least now you can increase the power of the guns, so that's interesting. The guns were just kind of as they were in the first game. They would get like an elemental effect if you devil triggered with different main weapons, but other than that, they were pretty much the same. Okay. Well, this is a trap. I got the red orb without falling into the trap. Okay, fine. Oh no, it's a trap! Oh, those monkey things again? I still haven't used the devil trigger, but I haven't taken any damage, so. Then again, I don't know what difficulty this is on. I don't think there was, I didn't see a difficulty option actually in the options, which is interesting. Considering how much the first Devil May Cry game was very serious about its difficulties. Like, it very much was intentionally a difficult game. Still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I do feel like the plot of 1 was very haphazard. Like, it wasn't told in a very understandable way. Like, I feel like I would need somebody to explain to me post-mortem what the plot of Devil May Cry 1 was, even though I played it all the way through. I still feel like I was kind of missing some context with the plot and, like, understanding stuff, but I kind of got it for the most part. It was really light on plot, which is fine, I guess. But again, here, I'm not sure why I'm here. Like, they just kind of throw you into things without really understanding where you are even, like, or why you're here. Other than that, there are demons to kill. That I get. I understand killing things. Killing things is very understandable. I don't understand why we're here killing things. Maybe they haven't properly explained it yet. Alright, she's probably going to be in most of the cutscenes because she's a playable character. Unless their, you know, stories diverge at some point. I still don't know what that was. Okay, I got a B overall. That's not bad.
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they? It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon...
I feel like you're... being the president of a publicly traded company does not dispose him from not using demon power. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
What is he, Two-Face now?
I am very pleased.
Why is he flipping a coin to make a decision?
If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father.
What happened to the girl at the end of Devil May Cry 1? Okay. Okay. The aerial heart will give the hunter a chance to reach the skies. Okay. Well, I'm still short on being able to upgrade those things, but I can grab another blue orb. Grab some more health, I guess. That'll be good. Okay. There we go. Casually destroying ancient relics of a forgotten civilization. No biggie. I'm sure the archaeologists will understand. I wonder how they calculate. Oh, hello. The combo rating in this game. Hey, Nash. Because in the first game, it was all based on hits, like the amount of hits you did in a combo. But here, I'm not so sure. Oh, hello. Oh, it's one of these things. Yeah? Well, I hope it turns out well for you then. I hope you enjoy it and everything. Or at least can tolerate it. Oh, that did something. Let's see. Did I miss anything? No, I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so anyway. Oh, what puzzle is this? So there's some sort of puzzle going on here. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe if I interact with the door? Oh, they don't auto lock on to that. Okay. Okay. I think something was happening with the torches, but I was not paying attention to them. I was so focused on playing with the balls, I didn't even notice the torches. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like Devil May Cry at least. There's some jankiness, but there was some jankiness with the first game, so. Oh, he'll auto fire. I didn't know that. I think I can still manually fire faster, but yeah. I changed the lock on target because I'd like to destroy that, but the game has me locked onto this guy. I don't know. I guess if like the game isn't good, like I said, we'll just go and play some Devil Survivor. I've got to do a bit of grinding so we could play like a little bit of that today. If this game isn't good, and then just do DMC3 starting next week. But yeah. Holy cow, how far do I need to get away to like not be locked onto that thing? I can't shoot through the bars there. Do I have to reload? Maybe if I go in and out. Let me go walk over to that door I came from and see if walking in and out will fix it. That's annoying. I think that fixed it. I guess there was just an enemy that spawned over there that I couldn't get to. Where's this enemy? Oh, there he is. Oh, he still has the lunge attack. Okay. So, like, a lot of the types of attacks at least carry over from the first game. Okay. Interesting. Oh. It wants me to do something, but I'm not sure what yet. Okay. I guess let's see if we can kill some more enemies or find another route we haven't taken. Okay. All right, see you, Lupa. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Do I have to backtrack here? Oh, I haven't busted this down. That's usually a good place to start. That's new. Oh, I get it. It's just a reskin of that. Gotcha. It's just a reskin of those triggers you had to, or those switches you had to hit a bunch of times in the first game. I gotcha. Beep. Oh, great. Okay. Enemy time. Ouch. Uh-huh. I was laughing because he hit his own ally. Green orb. Okay, gotcha. Are those guys gonna come to life and attack me? Yeah, they are. Hmm. Aerial Heart. A magic stone with the heart of a flying demon bird. Oh, it's calling it magic power now. Okay. Oh, I see. I can fly. In Devil Trigger mode. I get those orbs. The key to the next journey begins and ends with death. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yes. I'm giving the game one chance to win me over. So far it's been okay, but I've only gotten through, I think, the first 2 or 3 missions. So, like, you know, 20 minutes into the game. If it's bad, then I'll go ahead and just go on to DMC3 and next week. But, you know, if it's decent, then we'll keep playing, but not gonna force myself to play through it or anything. Oh. So far, it hasn't been that bad. The pistols actually kind of worked the way I thought they would now. In, like, DMC1. Seems like there's more of a focus on aerial combat than in the first game. Currently playing Child of Light. I have that on Switch. It's on my to play list for sure. How's it been? Is it good? Yeah, the guns feel a lot more like how I figured they would work in DMC1, which is that they don't add to your combos, but they extend them. So as long as you're firing your guns, your combo won't disappear. So. Gotcha. Cool. I will definitely have to play it at some point then. There's a lot more animations and stuff for like running on walls and all that stuff too. Oh gosh, what now? Spider? Nope. Holy cow, the guns do a ton of damage. By the way, I didn't see an option for difficulty when I was looking in the options earlier. Does this game seriously only have one difficulty? I mean, it's fine if it does. It's just weird coming from DMC1, which had like 4 difficulties and was like very proud of its challenge, you know? It's also interesting that you get a lot of the upgrades from Devil May Cry 1 at the start here with this weapon, just because yeah, I gotcha. I didn't even get to some of those upgrades in Devil May Cry 1, like the boomerang sword. I didn't even get to it, so having it here is a little interesting. Shoot. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that's the way it came from. Although the plot stuff is a little funky because like we did just ditch the girl from the first game, and also apparently the new girl is a playable character, which is interesting, I guess. Is maybe, oh, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Might have to backtrack a little bit. Is this? Yep. Okay. Yeah, no. Like, you were saying that it wasn't that great and everything, and I just wanted to give it a fair shake so I could have an opinion. Although I see they still didn't fix the platforming sections too much. Fixed camera thing is still pretty funky. The graphically it looks better, but I don't know if it's on newer hardware than the first game or not, so I don't know how much of that is up to them getting better with the engine or, you know, having more development time or what, but it does look better graphically wise. It depends on how this stream goes. So far it's going okay. If it keeps being okay, then I'll probably play through it. But yeah, we're in the third mission, so if it starts getting bad by the end of the stream, then maybe we'll just move on to DMC3 next weekend. Or sorry, not next week. But either way, it'll be DMC3 will be next, whether it's after this game or after this stream. We'll see. I'm just trying to give the game a chance because I know people have said it's not that great, so I just want to be have an informed opinion, you know. Even if I don't like it, I just want to at least be able to say, yeah, I tried it and I didn't like it, rather than, oh, a bunch of people on the internet told me it wasn't very good, so I never tried it, even though I liked the first game. Nice. Cool. How long did that take you? Few hundred hours, probably. Less than 200. All right. Fair enough. It's not too bad for a JRPG. For a JRPG, at least. Oh, why did I think there was another entrance? Whatever. Did you see that? I saw it pop in and load. I was just thinking, I wonder, look, you can see where it goes from a static texture to like being loaded in. That's funny. I was just thinking, oh, there's fog here. They must be hiding the details in the fog with rendering distance stuff. But yeah, you can see it right there. Probably because you're it probably wasn't 4x3 originally, so you couldn't see that as well. Or, you know, you were playing on an LCD or on an older screen, so you can even tell. Nice. I take it you enjoyed it then? Too bad guns don't work on those. You can fire a lot faster with guns. Or I should say attack a lot faster. What do I do with this? If I can't hit it and I can't shoot it, then what's the point? Nice. I got my first showtime. Or S rank or whatever. Interesting. Yeah, the plot is a little bare bones, but so was the plot of the first game, so. At least you have a clear goal this time. Well, I guess you did in the first game too, but it just, I don't know. It took a while longer for it to explain why you were even there. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it's interesting that they give Dante, it does make Dante feel a lot more powerful at the start than he did in the first game, but it is kind of nice that they give Dante all of his, like, unlocked from his default sword from the first game. Although it's interesting that they chose to even give him, like, the double jump. Like, it feels like they really wanted Dante to be a lot more mobile and feel a lot stronger at the start than he did in the first game. So what is this thing? I don't know what this thing is for. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know what the new upgrade was for either. Okay, let's just keep going then. Or go back? I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going here. Not very clear. Nope. I have barely taken any damage. I spent the whole first level not taking any damage. So. There's no difficulty options, right? Yeah, no difficulty options. There's brightness, and you can set all the settings to default, and that's about it. Oh. Oh, I see. That's why you needed that upgrade. Okay. So where even is that, though? It's probably, like, around the corner. So it's that down there. Okay, cool. Let me go activate it again, and then I'll activate double trigger and run over there. I'm sure I'll find out in a boss fight at some point. Oh, well. There's no like transformation animation anymore. He just transforms. And it's a lot more, I don't know, flexible than before. Like you can activate Devil Trigger just kind of whenever. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I can dodge roll underneath it. Cool. Okay. That would have been good to know. Alrighty. I should have figured that out. Duh. Oh well. Yeah, the Fallout 4 mod thing is coming along pretty well, I think. I had a pretty good interaction and like fight last night where I was fighting I was trying to cross the map to get to a weapon that was modded that I put in the game. The BAR, you know, World War II weapon. It adds also in like a spot where there's a raider with a note that says, "Hey, I've got the BAR. It's here at the, I know where the BAR is. It's over at this military base. Just got to get it out of there." So I was like, "Oh, okay, that'll be a good goal for tonight." So I started heading over that way, and about 10, 20 yards away, there's this super mutant encampment. I'm like, okay, I better take those guys out so I don't have to deal with them on my way back. So I started getting into it with them, and I had a sniper rifle, so I was picking them off from pretty far away, but they started running at me, and it got pretty tense too, because like I wasn't too low in health, but my gas mask was almost broke, and I didn't have a second one on me, so if that breaks, so I had to quickly get some distance and patch it up before re-engaging. So it was pretty good. It was a fight that lasted like pretty much the rest of the in-game night, and about, you know, lasted a good like 10-20 minutes IRL. It was a pretty fun time. I think the mod list is coming along pretty nicely. Boy, this boss is something. Don't worry, yeah, I'm not worrying at all, game. I'm just spamming the attack button. Listen, I've played Kingdom Hearts. I can do this all day. Oh, I'm not actually doing any damage to it, am I? No, I've got to attack the main body, don't I? Yeah, okay. At least I got my double trigger back all the way up. I might as well actually activate that since it's a boss fight and it's already full anyway. But yeah, this boss fight is sure something. Holy water, you can instantly damage all enemies on screen. Oh, that's a pickup now? Since when was that a pickup? Alright. You can just pick that up randomly from a boss enemy, I guess. Okay. Kind of like a screen clear kind of thing. I think it's supposed to be doing damage to me, but the tentacles always get in the way of its poison breath, I feel like. White orb. Okay. Again, I feel like this game is a lot easier. No joke. I don't know. It's kind of the achievement I just got was called No Joke because apparently that thing is called Jokatum or something. Anyway, yeah, it kind of feels like a joke. Ooh, we get a motorcycle to ride on, so that's fun. That's fun. Yep. There we go. All right. I don't know. This game feels a lot easier. Oh, a shotgun. Okay. New weapon. Yeah, it's interesting that they call it magic power sometimes, and sometimes they just call it like the devil trigger meter or whatever. Interesting. Interesting, you can only get one revive item in this game. I feel like we're still in the PS1, PS2 era with the locations and stuff. It still very much feels like that era with like the texture quality and everything and the fixed camera. I assume that's what we're still in, is PS1, PS2 era. Now, the game definitely feels easier, but I can't tell if that's because this is like, I don't know. You said that the American normal difficulty was hard in Japan, so I can't tell if this is supposed to be like the normal difficulty in Japan, so it would have been closer to something like easy in America, or if it's like just easier as a game. Like, look how long these guys just stay in one place. Compare them to like the just comparing them to the Panther enemies from the first game. Yeah. Oh, he has kick attacks in the air now. Interesting. That's a little annoying, honestly, because of the it's no longer as quick to like do a downward air attack because he has the kick attacks in the air, but oh well. Okay, so let me check out this new gun. A gun with great power at close range. Fires pretty quickly. Helps that he doesn't actually have to reload. Still got the pistol on the other hand, which is interesting. I'm guessing so they could keep the offhand firing animations the same. I think I'm gonna stick with the shotgun, or sorry, with the pistols for now though. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, you can change out the amulet. Okay. Interesting. Did I ever play Ori and the Blind Forest? No, I've seen some gameplay, and I own both the first and the second game, but I haven't gotten around to playing those. Definitely on the to-play list. I think platformer... I'm not a big fan of the Mario games, but if it's a platformer with some story to it, like something like Celeste or Ori and the Blind Forest, those are pretty fun. I have played, like, some Rayman, some of those Rayman platformers, 2D platformers with friends before. Those are pretty fun to play with friends. Jeez, I'm getting like stun locked over here. Gotta maybe just spam the guns a minute. Get some distance. Alright, that's one more down. There's a heal. It's weird. It feels less tight in both a good way and a bad way. Like, the environments and, like, Dante's mobility feel a lot looser. Like, he's clearly a lot more mobile. The areas are a lot bigger. You're not in those confined, cramped areas like you were in the first part for the castle. But at the same time, enemies' animations and, like, Dante's animations feel not as tight. They feel longer, if that makes sense. Oh wow, they're escalating quickly though. Cause that's a boss from the first mission or second mission, whatever. Boss from an earlier mission not that long ago, already being used as a random enemy encounter. That's interesting. I'm sure he's like nerfed in like his health or something, but that's interesting that they're escalating that quickly. Where, you know, like 5 seconds ago, this guy was a boss. Now he's just like a mini boss or like a part of a group encounter. Yeah, I can play platformers okay. I'm not terribly good at them. I'm okay at them, but at least 2D platformers. I've never really played a lot of 3D platformers. I think I've played a little. I've played some of what was it? Super Mario Galaxy, and that's about as much as I've played for 3D platformers. Like a couple minutes of Super Mario Sunshine just to test out that GameCube emulation was working on one of the Wii's I homebrewed, but that's about it. I'm curious now. Let me check something real quick. When did this game come out? And on what console? Let's see. Looks like it came out on the PlayStation 2. Okay, makes sense. That's what I figured. Feels like a PlayStation 2 game for sure. Yeah. Oh, is that a demon-controlled tank? That'll be fun. Yeah, it is. It's an Abrams demon-controlled tank. Nice. That's fun. Yeah, it's literally called Infested Tank. Interesting. Okay, cool. Oh, and there's more than one. Cool. Maybe not cool because they're shooting at me, but from an enemy encounter standpoint, it's pretty cool. What was that? Is the machine gun shooting at me? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's one down. I do feel like the combo system is a little harder to get used to. Maybe that's because it's taking more into account than just hits and stuff, but it's not clear what's also taking into account. And also, it feels like with most enemies, I don't feel like I have enough enemies almost to kill to get it an S rating, if that makes sense. Like, enemies die too quickly. But maybe that's because we're on what's presumably the lowest difficulty. If there's new difficulties unlocked in, like, for future playthroughs or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure what the combo system wants from me. Like, it was very clear what the combo system wanted in the first game. It just wanted hits. It wanted plenty of hits. This one I'm not so sure about. It's not quite as clear, and it feels like the enemies aren't tanky enough for me to combo them enough to get an S rating. Like, by the time I killed that enemy, I had a D. And I kept slashing at it. So it doesn't want me to just keep slashing. It doesn't want just a bunch of hits. But it does kind of want hits, because more hits and stuff obviously is good. Maybe it wants me to hit a bunch of enemies, but that doesn't work for bosses. So there must be something else going on underneath the hood for the combo system. I don't know. It's a little bit funky. But yeah, I think we'll play through the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll play to the end of this stream, and then I can say I've tried Devil May Cry 2, and we'll just play DMC 3 starting next week. I just wanted to be able to say I tried and everything. And kind of see where some of the criticisms were coming from. And I think I kind of get it. Maybe I'll come back to it later after DMC 3. But I really do want to see what like a 7th gen take on DMC Devil May Cry would look like. Because I think this game, the gameplay of 1 polished up with better controls, a free cam, and larger areas, like you see in this game, would be pretty good. But yeah, I do understand why people are mixed on this game. Oh, hold up. Hello? Game? Why is this camera? This is why we need a free cam. Am I not supposed to go up there? It felt like that's where I was supposed to go. Unless it's just inside? Nope. Maybe there's a door up there. Can I not get up there? Am I not supposed to? I don't think I'm supposed to get up there. Well, where am I supposed to get up to then? Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, I see. I have to hop behind... No, wait. I came from behind that truck. Maybe there's an open door down this way? Hmm. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Oh, hello, infected helicopter. Okay. Enemy designs are kind of cool, and the more modern setting gives rise to some interesting, like, infected vehicles and stuff, and set pieces, if nothing else. So now he doesn't have the kicks. Now when I'm facing up against a chopper, he doesn't want to do the kicks. Weird. Oh, I see. Gotta keep climbing. Oh. Only I knew where my character was. Oh, I see. And here I thought there was some sort of time limit or something. Music is still decent though. Much more early 2000s. If I feel like the first game was very early 90s or like late 90s. And this game feels a little bit more early 2000s. Yeah. I'm surprised you still use iTunes over something like Spotify. Or is this a while ago now? Yeah, you definitely shoot less fast. You don't shoot as fast if you're just holding down the button versus firing manually. Okay, I think it's proper boss fight time, yeah? No? Okay, a little bit farther then. I do like the movement in this game. It feels a lot better. Like Dante, like I said, has a lot more freedom of movement. And the animations, while a bit cheesy, are fun. I mean, this game is supposed to be an over-the-top action game, so it's fine if the animations of firing your guns infinitely in quick succession are a little fun, over the top. Just glad there's no fall damage. Gotcha. That's true. I do also keep a lot of music on my phone. In fact, I recently upgraded my SD card so I could have more space on there because I was filling up like a 200 gigabyte micro SD card, and there was a sale on like a 500 one. So yeah, I still have one of those older phones that still has expandable storage. Remember then when that was a standard feature? Gotcha. I keep some CDs. I have some like Elton John stuff and all that, but I don't know. Not as much. Actually, audiobooks I have quite a few of. Me and my brother used to listen to audiobooks when we shared a room like all the time because he needs to have something on to like help him fall asleep, like as background noise. And so he would put on like we would put on like audiobooks or something, you know. And so we would listen to like the same few audiobooks over and over again. Because they were familiar, and I don't know, they were pretty good books. The Problem with the Puddles, Jasper Dash, what else was there? Series of Unfortunate Events, Redwall, good books. So are we at the actual boss fight now? I don't quite understand. I guess so, since I can jump up to him. Oh, and I got thrown all the way back down here. Got it. Okay. Okay, game. Oh, ouch. All right, when I get back up there, I'm just gonna hit him with the devil trigger, and because I can fly with the amulet I have equipped, so just get up there and start spamming lightning attacks at him, I guess. I guess I could fly my way up there. I should save my devil trigger. Yeah. Alright, where is this dude? Oh my gosh. How did the missiles come from two different directions that time? Feel my machine gun rage! I'm not firing lightning, I'm firing a M42. Oh my gosh. I did the same thing. Oh, it's the rotor blades. I keep getting hit by the rotor blades. That's the issue. Okay. I did that last time too. I tried to jump up and attack him with my gun and then, or sorry, with my sword. Oh shoot. And then I got hit by the rotor blades. Oh, it takes me back to this? Okay. Okay, game. Yeah, why would you ever need a revive then? I'll save my money for my orbs for the other upgrades. Yeah. I was really worried because at first I thought the health bar in the bottom left was Dante's ammo count, and I was like, oh no. Am I gonna have to start managing how much ammo Dante has between fights? Okay, back up again. Oh, speaking of, so seeing those snake heads reminded me. Did you know that there's a gargoyle version of Darth Vader on like a monastery somewhere in Europe? Like, you know how they have gargoyle heads? Somebody carved one that looks like Darth Vader. Pretty cool. Pretty funny. It's so stupid. It's funny, but it's stupid. Whatever, I'm just gonna take him down with my guns. Because, like, every time I try and get close with the sword, I get knocked all the way back down. So there's no, like, point. He has, like, kicks and stuff, but... Not that I can figure out how those work, since half the time they don't work. Yeah. No, I didn't. Did he win? Who was he up against? And why do I have a combo thing on? I've just been shooting my guns. You shouldn't be giving me a combo for that. Maybe because I dodged an attack with my dodge roll? Unclear. Thank God I didn't. Goodness, I chose not to use the shotgun here. Although it is a little weird that they give you the shotgun for this section, even though it feels like the shotgun wouldn't have been very useful this whole section. Vader was against Obito Uchiha. Isn't that the pain guy? No. Yes. Well, technically, yes. He's the one with the spiral mask, right? If I remember correctly. Because I say the one with the spiral mask, but he was like in pain or whatever, so. Yeah, it looks like they also give me points towards the combo if I dodge an attack, which is cool. It's cool. That's interesting. That's good. Although I wonder what the, like, qualification for dodging an attack is. Alright, that should finish it off, hopefully. I just stand here and shoot my electric M42 oh no, that's the grenade launcher. What am I thinking of? It landed right on top of me. Okay. Was it M62? Oh, okay. Yeah, D is fair. Considering how I took down that last boss, that is more than fair. Okay. No, but like, he was part of pain, right? Like, he was hiding among them and pretending to be clumsy or whatever. Or later he was retconned into being a big bad, however you want to look at it. I don't even know what the upgrades would do. I wish they would tell you what the upgrades did before you, like, before you purchase them. Like, oh, it's gonna make the sword stronger. Well, what does that mean? It's gonna level up the sword. What does that mean? Ooh. Pre-rendered cutscene. Boy, they're sure giving my controller a workout here. Oh, it's that thing from the intro. Cool, I didn't think we'd see that so quickly. How long is this game? Yeah. Although it could be also looked at like, oh, he was retconned into being the main villain afterwards. Since he had that mask on and everything. I don't know. However you want to look at it. I do wonder, like, it'd be interesting to ask some, like, among, like, somebody who wrote, like, a long manga like that, like, how much of that did you actually have planned, like, from the start? Because the answer is probably, like, they had, like, the beginning and end in mind, which I think is actually what he said about Naruto before, where he's like, yeah, I had the ending and beginning in mind, but, like, a lot of the stuff, there's a lot of twists and turns and, like, getting there, which I totally believe. Anyway, I take it that Lord Vader didn't win. Okay. Maybe I'll take a look at it after today's stream. Boy, this boss is I don't know, all the boss fights feel really underwhelming. Maybe that's because there's so many of them. Because, like, they seem to be introducing, like, a lot of fights here. I can... Well, if I die, I can just retry, so... What's the point in using up one of my precious, Shoot, I was hoping that would... I didn't realize that there would be a phase 2. Oh. Yes, continue. Please continue. I gotta do laundry after today's stream. I don't know, I feel like the bosses are pretty underwhelming. Like, they look cool from, like, a design standpoint, but from, like, a boss fight standpoint, like, they're kind of meh. Like, he's so big, it's getting in his own way. I do appreciate that they incorporated things like dodging into the combo system. That's a good change. I do think that this game is a step in the right direction, but I agree that it is a bit underwhelming. Like, there are definitely some good steps forward here and things that I hope they carry over into the third game. But I can definitely see why it would be underwhelming as a sequel. And it also feels very different than the first one. Sin City. Okay. Name of the achievement. I don't get to pick up the red orbs? That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to save. I'll save in the next mission. Are we doing on time? Yeah, we can probably get to, like, mission 10 or so. How many missions are in this game? I guess I could find out. I could also look up howlongtobeat.com, see how long this game is supposed to be. Are we going to a new area now? Looks like it. Playing Metal Gear Solid now. Devil May Cry 2. 5 hours. Okay, so about the same length as the last game, or the first game, I should say. Okay. Maybe a bit shorter since I kind of know what I'm doing. I guess if it's that short, we could beat it in like this stream and then in another stream. It's not egregiously bad. Yeah. Speaking of which, something should be coming from Amazon that didn't come in the first place. The packaging wasn't sealed properly, so it just kind of fell out. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. It was a PS2 memory card that I had bought off Amazon, but apparently the replacement should be here now, according to my notifications. Yeah, it was actually pretty easy to like, I just went through their like thing and they had like a AI automated response thing. For well, not AI, but you know, they had an automated response thing, and I went through that and they just approved to replace it pretty quickly with no muss, no fuss, so that's cool. I've never had to like do that before. Usually things show up. Sometimes I've had to return things if they show up not the way the seller said them. Like the other day I had to return I bought that was that the exercise game or whatever it was for the Switch? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Ring Fit or whatever. But I wanted to buy it new for obvious reasons. So it wasn't all sweaty or anything, but I got it, and it was obviously not new. Like it had been opened and everything before. And then, and like the box was kind of damaged. So I sent it back. And I actually looked on, Nintendo's website, and it was, the same exact price. So I was like, well, shoot, I'll just buy it new from Nintendo. At least I know it'll be actually new. Anyway, but it's not often I have to return stuff. Usually I research things pretty thoroughly before I buy stuff off of Amazon. Or I try to anyway. Just in general. I know I've been buying a lot of stuff, but stuff I've had my eye on for a while. Speaking of which, another box of crap stream. Not this week, not next week, but the week after that. So, that Friday. I've got one more day off, like one pay day off left that I have to use up before I go, so figured that would be a good chance to use it. And things are kind of filling up on the box side, so gotta do it at some point. Okay. No, I just wanted to interact with that, but if I can't, that's fine too. I'll just run up the wall. Okay. What am I shooting at? Oh, those things again, okay. Was it that bad, by the way? I don't think this game is that bad. It's kind of underwhelming, but it doesn't feel like it's that bad. I don't know. But then again, I haven't been playing the, well, that's true, I guess. Maybe it's 5 hours if you play both sides? I'm not sure. Because there is the girls playthrough, I guess. I don't know if that just lets you play as her and, like, the story is pretty much the same, or if, like, the story is different from her side or whatnot. It's kind of interesting that there's two playable characters, but yeah. Oh, Almost missed the revive orb. How do I get it? There it is. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. I won't bother then. Even if I do play through this game, I'll just play through as Dante. If there was different story content, I might consider it. But if there's not even that, then yeah, there's no point, really. It's interesting how the HUD disappears when you're not in combat. I kind of like it. That's a good attention to detail. Lets you see the whole game and everything. Since it's clear that they upped the quality with the new system. Good. How am I supposed to deal with those mine things? Kind of annoying. Okay. I guess let's try and upgrading the sword and see what that does. Okay. What does that do? I'm glad the game did not tell me whatever I did. Does it do more damage? Does it swing faster? What does it do? Who knows? I'd have to probably look at the wiki. That's annoying. That's just a failure on the game design point. Like, if you're gonna allow your player to upgrade weapons, they have to know what they're buying. Like, especially since it's supposed to be a choice between buying that or buying more health or something. Like, you need... It's good to give the player options, but you need to tell the player what those options are, unless you're intentionally being, like, vague about your gameplay mechanics for plot or for gameplay reasons. Like, if you're playing a game where the main emphasis is on the unknown, like with a space game or some sort of Cthulhu, you know, Lovecraftian game where you can't really understand what's going on, then making things like mechanics incomprehensible to the player, like a new player, is fine. But like in a game like this, you really should be telling the player what they're buying when they're trying to decide which upgrades they want to buy. Anyway. Okay, now I'm curious. I want to see how many... Oh my gosh. Why do they keep spawning? I'm just going to pause the game a minute. I want to see how many missions are in this game. Why is there no music on the menu screen? That's weird. Dante has 18 missions. Lucia has 13, but they explore the same areas, but often in reverse. They do fight a lot of the same bosses, but the end bosses for each is different and spectacular. But that's according to IGN, so I'll at least believe them on the number of missions. I don't know about the final bosses being spectacular. We'll see about that. All right. I guess I'll play, like... Yeah, all right. If it's really that short, I'll play through it. Why not? It's literally going to be this stream and, like, I guess one more stream to get through it. Because I think this is mission 9. So if I get to, like, 10 or so, then that'll give us plenty of time to get through the rest of the game next Wednesday. And then we can start playing DMC3. Yeah, if the game is that short, it's not terrible. It's fine. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's just fine. I think that's the problem. I think it's because DMC 1 was so good. Like, if this game came out without the context of DMC 1, I think this game would be considered, like, kind of like, I don't know, one of those hidden gems. Like a pretty good action RPG that's a little mediocre in some areas, but has a surprising amount of content, a good soundtrack, cool aesthetics, like cool graphics for the time, and decent combat. But I think the problem is that the decent combat should be great combat, and that the music should be good, but like the graphics don't need to be the main focus of this game. I don't know. They look pretty good, but whatever you do, they're not going to hold up forever, you know? Unless you have a really good art style. A good art style can hold a game up for a long time, even when the graphically, like, on a technical level, it's like no longer graphically good, but the art style is still good. Hey, I recognize this elevator. This is the elevator from Halo 2. Or at least the same style. Oh gosh, okay. Just gonna spam guns, because there's probably gonna be more of them. Okay. We're just waiting. I guess in case you needed the time to kill the bats? Oh. See if we can get some damage off on them before we get down there. Ah. Okay. Fight on a train. Oh, is this just like a box I have to fight in? Oh, haven't seen that before. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Watch out for low tunnels, yeah. We're not on top of the train yet. I think we still have to kill a few more enemies before we can get out of this room. And now we just have to wait again. Bit of an odd mission structure so far. We've had that elevator and now this where you're supposed to kill a bunch of enemies, but once the enemies are dead, there's no check to say. At least here, like with the elevator, I can understand you want to give the player enough time to kill all the bats. But here, there should be a check that like just checks, oh, okay, they killed all the enemies. Start a timer in the next 10 seconds to just finish out this section so they don't have to sit around. I don't know, just feels like a bit of an oversight. Another elevator. So I guess we're at an oil field now? We came from the factory, now we're at an oil field of some kind? What a weird elevator section. What was the point of that? I don't know, maybe it's to hide loading screens or something. Oh, is this our big bad? He looks like a Tekken character. That was mission 7, okay. The challenger shall rise while the king evades. Okay. I could, nope, can't upgrade the sword again. Okay.
What have we here?
Do you have to ask?
Maybe another time.
That's kind of cool. Pretty generic, but kind of cool. Oh, am I gonna get the Ifrit gloves again? After beating this guy? Or do you just not get any other types of weapons in this game? Since you have the amulet thing that can change the elemental type. Nope. I wanted to grab the red orb. I didn't want to... There we go. Lock-on targeting is very strong in this game. Like, it's very overly aggressive. Like, it'll target enemies through the floor and everything. It's a shame that like your best bet for defeating enemies is like it feels like there's not a lot of reward for actually getting involved with enemies, and to just like, oh, okay, here's the thing you were talking about, where you activate Devil Trigger in a health critical mode. You get like a powered up version, I guess. That's cool. It doesn't last very long though. Kind of wish it lasted longer, because then you get rid of most of the health regen that you get from Devil Trigger, which is a good reason to use it if you're low in health. Yeah, because now my best bet is just to stay away from him and whittle him down while he spams those attacks that can't really hit me. Like, I'm all the way on the other side of this arena, and he can't do anything against me. He just keeps trying to drag me in. As long as I pull back on the thumbstick and just press and hold, yeah, he's just gonna die. Yeah, boss design in this game is way worse than in the first game. There's less of them, or there was less of them in the first game, but the design, like, gameplay-wise, was a lot better. Okay, so that was a mission. Well, at least my clear time was pretty high. And didn't use any items. Alrighty. Yeah. Trying to get to mission 9 or 10 would be good. Yeah, here's mission 9. This is the halfway point if we beat this. So if we beat this, I think that'll probably be good for tonight. And then we can beat out the rest of it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next Wednesday. And then we can just start DMC3. After that. Okay. What do I want? I think I want more Devil Trigger gauge. Yeah, give me that. I'm not too low on health or anything. Like, I haven't been dying a ton, so. Give me more offensive capabilities, I guess. Okay. Go back downstairs.
Caution.
Factory has started to collapse. An alert can be heard, which means that this building may explode at any moment. Oh, cool. Escape scene. That's kind of cool. It'd be cooler if it didn't have this weird filter applied over it. I feel like somebody's gonna get motion sickness from this thing. Shoot, that was not the right way to go, was it? Let me... Why is there no music on this? Anyway, let me switch it over to Quick Heart so I can run faster in Devil Trigger mode if I need to. Since it's an escape scene and all. Am I supposed to be fighting these guys? I'm not sure. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be fighting these guys, but at the same time, I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe if I go down the other way? Is there another door somewhere that I can unlock? Oh well, I guess I'll just kill these guys, and if I die, I die, and I can start over again. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I feel like this isn't it. Do I need to go back up somehow? Trying to get down. Was going down here a mistake, maybe? I'm not sure. Feels like the game is giving me a lot of time that I'm just using up on something that doesn't matter. Maybe I can activate the elevator again? No? Okay. Well, I can get up onto those rafters. Maybe I try and do that. Okay, now where? And I fell off again. Holy cow. Alright, I guess I gotta go to the other one and then jump to that one. Nope. Okay, I got it there. Now what? Is there a way higher up from there? Let me restart the mission.
Caution.
Okay, so. I definitely feel like I'm supposed to fall down here, because there's nowhere else really to go. Let me run down to that other door that I didn't run down to before. No. Okay, unless I open those doors, nothing's gonna happen, but I don't know how to open those doors. Feels like I should be riding on something down those rails, for sure. I guess I'll just try and kill all of these things a minute. And then if I die, I could die, I guess. I was thinking about restarting the mission there a minute, but I don't know. Maybe I have to really look this up. I just feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. DMC2 mission, what is this, 9? Mission 9. Okay, so apparently you can. These guys will spawn forever. It's a good way to get an S rank. And in fact, apparently if you want to get an S rank on this mission, you have to farm these guys out for S ranks a little bit. But anyway. I equipped the right... Yeah. Apparently I just have to... Oh, the door was there. Okay. Offense art. Enhances your attack power while in Devil Trigger. Got it. And Vendetta. A thick, huge sword with a short range. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish up this level and then call it for today. It's an escape mission, so it should be fairly quick anyway. On its own, 6 in comparison to the last game, a 4. If I'm comparing it to the last game, or like the first game, I'm gonna give it a 4. If I'm comparing it on its own, 6, a little bit better than average. Got some notable good things about it. Well, I don't know. It's just fine. It's not good, it's not terrible, it's just fine, which honestly is like one of the worst things a video game can be, because there are so many games that are fine. Also, it seems like it's going to be pretty short, so if you bought a... Well, I guess there's also the second playthrough you could do with the girl, so there is that. I definitely feel like it's a step back from the first game in a few ways, but it does have some things that I hope get carried over into the sequel, but at the same time it's definitely not as good as the first game in terms of the actual gameplay. I feel like there are elements around the gameplay that have been improved, and I do enjoy the how the guns work in this game being good combo extenders, but the egregious like overcompensation of like the auto lock on and the lack of a free camera really hurt this game still. And at this point there's not a lot of excuse either, because with the PS1 I could give it some like, oh, you know, limitations thing for the free camera and all that. But now that we're in the PS2 era, there's less leeway I can give it, just for if nothing else, the fact that, yeah. If for nothing else, then the fact that, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 came out on the PlayStation 2, right? Like, comparing this game to those games as action RPGs, like, those knock it out of the park. Like, they have free camera movement, the gameplay is a lot more solid. The story, while somewhat of a mixed bag, is a lot more compelling and interesting than this game. The the challenge optional challenges are way higher skill ceiling than this game, it feels like. The combat is just a lot more solid and like more mechanically interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I could give it some leeway when it was on the PS1, but now that we're on the PS2, it's hard to give it that leeway when it comes to some of this stuff. Like, it didn't feel good on the first game either to have a fixed camera, but it wasn't a problem unless you were doing platforming sections for the most part. And I could excuse it for limitations and all that stuff, and also the design philosophy of the time being kind of a fixed camera perspective for most things. But I don't know. Feel like there's less of an excuse with the PS2 game, you know? I don't know. What do you think? You've played through it already, and you've played through the rest of the games. You seem to have a pretty low opinion of it as kind of the black sheep, or like the not as good as of all these games or whatever. Why is everything slow-mo or whatever? Oh, the fan. What am I supposed to do here? Missile launcher. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to use that on something here? I give it a 2. All right. Number 2 for the number 2 in the series. Where am I supposed to be going here? I need to pull out IGN again. I zoomed in on that. Do I need to use the rocket launcher on that, maybe? No, I guess not. All right, where's that guide again? Oh, okay. Apparently I just have to run up here and squeeze in between the wreckage. Oh, okay. What? That's the level design also leaves something to be desired in guiding the player. Cutscenes are cool though. I'll give them that. All right, I think that's enough DMC2 for one night. Alrighty. Yeah, I think we'll finish it out since it's gonna be like, what? Another stream? That's not terrible. Yeah, that was the halfway point, so we'll just finish it out next week. Might as well, since it's so quick. Or at least we'll finish out the Dante stuff. I'm not gonna worry about, what's her face. But I'll at least do the Dante stuff. And then I can say I've played through at least the Dante stuff. Yeah, okay. Well. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, Union. Anybody else who's lurking, Lupa, Nash was here earlier. If you guys are still lurking around, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'll finish out the Dante stuff. It'll be like one more stream, and then we can just move on to DMC3. I don't actually own DMC4 or 5, so maybe I should put those on my wish list, and then I can pick them up when they're on sale or something. Do that a minute, actually, right now. Well, I'm thinking about it. Dante must die. Oh, it's not actually... Oh, are they in sale or something right now? They're both less than $10 right now. What? Oh, they're both 70% off right now. Okay, well, I'll just buy them then. They're both less than $10 right now. Holy cow, that worked out, huh?
Your heart's running away with your head.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick up both of them then. Yeah, they're literally having a franchise sale right now. 75% off. All right, well, I guess they want me to get it then. All right, I'll go ahead and buy both of them then. And purchased. So we'll have those to look forward to as well. I don't know, should I do the whole series in one go? Maybe. It wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll see. Probably by the time I finish this and then DMC3, I'll probably have a new stream schedule. So we may be playing like DMC3 on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, which would mean that we would get through the games a lot faster. So maybe it'd be good to also play through 4 and 5. Just get through the whole thing in one go. Yeah, could be fun. We'll see how DMC3 goes, but I have a feeling I'll enjoy it. In any case, I guess I'll call it here for tonight. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and everything. Hopefully I'll see you this Saturday for some Devil Survivor. Yeah, and in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you guys.